The next topic in ionic equilibrium is buffer solutions. Buffer solutions are defined as the solutions which can resist the change in pH on dilution or by the addition of small amount of an acid or base are called buffer solutions. On dilution or by adding small amount of an acid or base, if there is no change in the pH of the solution, that solution is said to be buffer solution. It is two types. One is acidic buffer solution. Acidic buffer solution. This buffer solution containing weak acid containing weak acid containing the salt of strong base and its salt of strong base. For example, acetic acid acts as weak acid and weak acid containing its salt of strong base. For example, CH3COO Na. So the mixture of these two said to be acidic buffer solution. So acidic buffer solution containing weak acid and its salt of strong base. So the mixture of acetic acid and sodium acetate acts as acidic buffer solution. For the solution, pH is equal to 4.75. Similarly, in basic buffer solution, another type of buffer solution is basic buffer solution. It contains weak base and its salt of strong acid. For example, weak base ammonium hydroxide plus its salt of strong base. That means, and its salt of strong acid. That means when ammonium hydroxide is added to the strong acid like HCl, and that salt is ammonium chloride. Acidic buffer solution containing weak acid, containing means its salt of strong base. Here weak acid is acetic acid If it combines with strong base like caustic soda, the salt formed in that reaction is sodium acetate. So the mixture of these two said to be acidic buffer solution. Similarly, basic buffer solution containing weak base and its salt of strong acid but not strong base. So ammonium hydroxide acts as a weak base. When it reacts with strong acid like HCl, the salt formed in that reaction is ammonium chloride. So the mixture of these two acts as basic buffer solution in the chemistry laboratory. For this basic buffer solution, pH is equal to 9.25. So in the chemistry lab, this is the best example of acidic buffer solution, and the mixture of ammonium hydroxide and ammonium chloride acts as a basic buffer solution. And other important term used in this action of buffer solutions is buffer capacity. Buffer capacity means number of moles of an acid or base added to 1 liter of the solution divided by change in pH is nothing but buffer capacity. Buffer capacity is more means buffer action is more. So what is buffer action? The solution which can resist the change in pH of the solution on dilution. If you add small amount of water to that solution, for example, if you add small amount of water to the mixture of acetic acid and sodium acetate, there is no change in the pH of the solution. It is approximately equal to 4.75. That's why this solution is said to be buffer solution. So buffer capacity is more means buffer action is more. So the formula used to calculate buffer capacity is number of moles of an acid or base added to 1 liter of the buffer solution whole divided by change in pH. The ratio between these two is equal to buffer capacity, that means buffer action. So this is about the meaning of buffer solutions. The next one is derivation of Henderson-Hasselbalch equation. Nothing but the preparation of acidic buffer solution. Preparation of acidic buffer solution. Nothing but Henderson-Hasselbalch equation. According to Henderson-Hasselbalch, when weak acid like HA reacts with liquid water, it is in dynamic equilibrium with H3O plus aqueous and A minus aqueous. This is weak acid. Now this is conjugate base. So this is weak base and this is conjugate acid according to Bronsted acid base theory, Bronsted-Lowry acid base theory. For this weak acid dissociation. The dissociation constant, the dissociation constant of weak acid Ka is equal to the active mass of hydronium ion in aqueous state into active mass of A minus in aqueous state divided by active mass of Ha in aqueous state. For pure liquids, active mass remains constant. According to law of chemical equilibrium, the dissociation constant of this weak acid Ka is equal to active mass of hydronium ion into active mass of the conjugate base, which is formed from the salt, A minus active mass divided by the active mass of the weak acid. Now apply minus log on both sides. Apply minus log on both sides. Now this becomes minus log Ka is equal to minus log H3O plus active mass minus log A minus active mass divided by active mass of Ha. Minus log Ka is equal to pKa. Topic is preparation of acidic buffer. pKa is equal to pH, this is nothing but pH, minus log A minus active mass divided by active mass of the weak acid. So in the preparation of the acidic buffer solution, pH is equal to the pH of the acidic buffer solution is equal to pKa plus log active mass of A minus divided by active mass of Ha. So the formula used to calculate pH of the acidic buffer solution is, this is nothing but pH is equal to pKa plus log, this is nothing but active mass of the salt. Suppose if you want to prepare acidic buffer solution containing acetic acid and sodium acetate, acetate ions are produced more from sodium acetate salt because it is a strong electrolyte. From acetic acid, less number of acetate ions are produced because it is a weak acid. That's why the A minus ions are produced. More number of A minus ions are produced from the salt. That's why this is nothing but active mass of the salt divided by active mass of the weak acid. So this equation is known as Henderson-Hasselbalch equation. This equation is nothing but Henderson-Hasselbalch equation is used to calculate pH of the acidic buffer solution. Similarly, the pOH of the basic buffer solution is equal to pOH of the basic buffer solution is equal to pKb plus log active mass of the salt. Best example for basic buffer solution is the mixture of ammonium hydroxide and ammonium chloride. So the active mass of the salt divided by the active mass of the weak base. So this is the formula used to calculate pOH of the basic buffer solution. Similarly, for basic buffer solution, pOH is equal to pKb plus log salt by base. So the basic buffer solution containing weak base and its salt of strong acid. From this basic buffer solution, pH plus pOH is equal to 40. Similarly, pKa plus pKb is also equal to 14. Now, instead of pOH, write like this: pOH is equal to 14 minus pH. From this, pKb is nothing but 14 minus pKa plus log salt active mass divided by active mass of the weak base. pH plus pOH is equal to 14. So in the case of this basic buffer solution, instead of pOH, write like this: 14 minus pH, and 14 and 14 cancel together, multiply with the negative sign. Therefore, pH of the basic buffer solution is equal to pH of the basic buffer solution is equal to, multiply with the negative sign, pH is equal to pKa minus log active mass of the salt divided by active mass of the weak base. So these are the three different formulas. This formula is applicable for acidic buffer solution. Any acidic buffer solution contains weak acid and its salt of strong base. And any basic buffer solution containing weak base and its salt of strong acid. So according to Henderson-Hasselbalch, pOH value of the basic buffer solution is pKb plus log active mass of the salt divided by active mass of the base. From these two basic expressions, instead of pOH, write 14 minus pH. Instead of pKb, 14 minus pKa. So pH of the basic buffer solution is equal to pKa minus log active mass of the salt divided by active mass of the base. In this expression, if active mass of the salt, the active mass of the salt is equal to active mass of the acid. Now these two are cancelled together. Log 1 is 0. Therefore, if the active mass of the salt is equal to active mass of the acid, pH of the buffer solution, acidic buffer solution, is equal to pKa. That means buffer action is more. In this expression, if the active mass of the salt is equal to active mass of the acid, log 1 is 0. So the pH of the acidic buffer solution should be equal to pKa value of the weak acid. So buffer action is more. That means that solution resists more the change in pH, either by adding small amount of acid or base, or by adding small amount of water for dilution purpose. Similarly, in this expression also, if the active mass of the salt is equal to active mass of the base, now log 1 is 0. Therefore, the pOH value of the basic solution is equal to pKb. So in these two cases, buffer capacity is 1. Buffer capacity is maximum. This is very important point in this Henderson-Hasselbalch equation. So Henderson-Hasselbalch equation explains how to calculate the pH of the both acidic buffer solution and the basic buffer solution, and what is meant by buffer capacity. Buffer capacity means the number of moles of acid or base added to 1 liter of the buffer solution whole divided by change in pH gives the buffer capacity. So if the active mass of the salt and acid are equal, for that buffer solution, buffer action is more. Similarly, in basic buffer solution also, if the active mass of the salt is equal to active mass of the base, pOH value of that basic buffer solution is equal to pKb value of that weak base. So this is about the buffer solutions. So finally, the solutions which can resist the change in pH of the solution on dilution or by adding small amount of an acid or base. That solution is said to be buffer solution. There are two types: acidic buffer solutions and basic buffer solutions.